Manda. Viva EFF, viva. Viva. Viva AMCU, viva. Viva. Thank you very much, comrades, our national chairperson, and the leadership of the EFF in the province, and the workers of the Platinum Belt, and Marikana in particular. We were there with them from the beginning, and we are here today at the last point where the court must give a final ruling as to whether indeed the High Court was in order by granting them what they asked for, which was the court to give a ruling which will ensure that the legal aid gives them money to pay their legal representatives so that they can be well represented. And I think that it was a good decision because at the beginning, everybody had intentions to blame the 16 August on the workers. So if they did not have a proper legal representative, we're going to be sitting with a situation where the Falam Commission says the workers are responsible for the 16 August. They would have arrived at that determination because they were not going to have a proper legal representative. So that decision was correct. And we are happy that our lawyers and the lawyers of the workers were there to represent them. And we don't expect anything from Judge Falam except to say that Cyril Ramaphosa is responsible for the murder of the workers. Because if the commission is not recommending the prosecution of Cyril Ramaphosa, the EFF is going to pursue private prosecution of Cyril Ramaphosa. All those people, all of them, acted on the basis of the instructions of Cyril Ramaphosa. Ria Piecha, Natim Tetwa, all of them received an instruction from Cyril Ramaphosa because he called around and said, this strike is not a strike of the workers. This is a criminal activity. That's how the workers were killed, because they were not workers, they were criminals, according to Cyril Ramaphosa. So when you go to criminals, you carry killing machines because you don't know what to expect from criminals. But when you go to workers who are involved in a labor dispute, you don't carry killing machines. You send public order policing because you want to control the crowd which is in labor dispute. So the carrying of live ammunition was necessitated by Cyril Ramaphosa's characterization of the strike. He characterized the strike as a criminal act and therefore should be attended to as a violent criminal act. Yeah. That's why people were killed. Otherwise, people were not going to be killed. That's why Susan Shabangu then says, when Dali says to Susan, but you agreed with Cyril that that was a criminal act. Then Susan realized, yes, this is very bad. And she said, I never agreed. It was Cyril who said that. Now, she's now distancing herself because she can see that it was a complete mistake to characterize the strike as a criminal act and not a labor dispute. So Zuma must release the report because there will never be closure if the report is not released. These mamas here who lost their husband and their children, they want to know who gave instruction for their loved ones to be killed and to be injured. So, Zuma must not waste government money, because the commission was established for that purpose. Let us find the truth. Now the truth is there. Let the truth be released so that we act from there. So all of us, we must be proud that we have kept the Marikana issue alive. They wanted to kill the Marikana issue. They wanted to kill the Marikana issue. We kept it alive, and we are going to make sure that this issue doesn't die until ANC, NUM politicians take full responsibility for their irresponsible acts in Marikana. We are not coming here for the first time. We have been with these workers. Now we are almost at the end. Even in Parliament, they know that the Marikana issue will never die a natural death up until the truth is found as to who killed our people. Now, even Cyril Ramaphosa knows that he is responsible for the killing of people in Marikana. He didn't read about that in the papers. We told him right on his face in Parliament. And we said to him, but you sit here, you pretend like everything is fine. But you've got blood of innocent people in your hands because you are a murderer. And Parliament said we must apologize. We said we can't apologize to this murderer, because a murderer will remain a murderer, whether in Parliament or not in Parliament. They remain murderers. Even the court has agreed with us in the Western Cape, because they said we're wrong. They chased us out of Parliament for saying the ANC government killed people in Marikana. The court said, yes, that's correct. They are right to say that. Anyone who has a problem, that person does not belong to South Africa. Now, in that Parliament, the ANC, since we started, the ANC has never won a case against us. Now, somebody was asking a question here. Who's going to win here? The superior logic must tell you that the people who have never lost a case is the EFF, which is on the side of the workers. Therefore, the workers have never lost a case since 7th of May 2014. And they are not about to lose this one. We are going to win this case because we've got the best lawyers representing the workers. It was a correct decision to bring these lawyers to represent the workers. And the workers must forever be thankful to the EFF, because firstly we brought these people without money. There was no money. Money came late. They got arrested. We went to fetch them from the cells. Come here, it's not you who killed people. These workers, we have been with them from the first day till today. These lawyers, we are the ones who convinced them. These are our people. It's not always about money. They don't have money, just represent them. They represented them. When we realized the state is paying others, we said no, then everybody must get from the state, because the state is paying those people through the taxes of everyone, including these workers. It has never been an issue about money. It has always been an issue about principle. because we must never compromise principle. We must always stick to the principle, and that's why we'll never lose cases. We brought the best of the best, the lawyers which can pronounce our surnames. Some lawyer couldn't pronounce the surname of his own client here in court. The lawyers that have our interest at heart, and therefore we must be proud that in the EFF we've got lawyers that can stand before a constitutional court. The lawyer already fly by night. Our lawyers here, Mapili, the judge, the constitutional court. Lawyers who are members and leaders of the EFF. You must be proud that your organization has got the best of the best. We are happy that our lawyers have brought us this far. They've never lost on this case. They went to High Court, they won. Then the state appealed to Supreme Court of Appeal. Our lawyers won. Then the state appealed to here, Constitutional Court. They are going to win again. Because we are confident that these lawyers, they do this thing not driven by money. They are passionate about it. You know, when it's about money, you can say anywhere I've made my money. Whether I lose or not, I don't care. But when you are passionate about it, you go beyond the call of duty so that you come and present the best argument like we've had this morning and up until we adjourn the court. Superior logic is what prevailed in this court. And we're happy that the lawyers are not represented by mediocrity, but represented by the best legal minds you can ever find in South Africa. So, fellow fighters, we are very proud that you came here to support your workers. The EFF is not in court, but if the workers are in court, we are in court. Because we are the only party in South Africa that represents the workers. So we are in court and we are sure of victory. The judge said he will announce. They will make their announcement within some reasonable days. We will come back here to come and receive that judgment. Positive or negative will always be side by side with the workers. They won't come alone here. We will be here with them because we believe that their cause is genuine. All of us, let us demand the release of the Marikana report. All of us, all those who love peace, all those who love democracy, all those who are fighting for the genuine cause in South Africa, we must tell Zuma to do the right thing, at least for the first time. By releasing the Marikana report. So we are going back to Parliament. Parliament is now dealing with budget. When they are done with budget, we are going to demand that Marikana report must be released. And it must be released before the 16th of August. So that when we go to commemorate the Marikana Day, we should be knowing who killed our people, and maybe by the 16th of August, those people should be prosecuted. So the workers will demand a report when we go back there on the 16th of August. So let it happen before the 16th of August, so that the proper report is presented before the workers on Marikana Day. So all of us, the pastors, non-governmental organizations, all formations, please, you are called upon to put pressure on President Zuma to release the Marikana report. Even the pastors at church, when they finish their beautiful prayers, they must equally pray for the release of the Marikana report. Amanda?